Hi everyone, welcome. We're Rugby for Days, two guys writing about rugby with a sport that we love. Thank you so much for joining us. In this video, we're going to talk about the final. The biggest tournament in rugby, the Rugby World Cup, the final between South Africa, the Springboks. Where's my Springbok? There's it. My Springbok. Against England, which is a rematch from 2007 where we luckily won. Well, not luckily, hard fought. We won.
Yeah.
So this is going to be very interesting. Daniel, let's kick it off with you. What do you think about this final? Do you have any thoughts? Do you think it's going to be a good game? Key players? Let's go.
Well, from the right of the bat, England's playing some good rugby.
Yes.
England's playing some very good rugby. Like we said in our previous videos, they're young. They're a young team.
Squad.
This will carry them probably 10 years max. These guys that's playing now, if they continue to start in form and did not get replaced by a younger player, obviously.
Yes.
Again. So I think this is a good squad for England, young squad. Like we told, key players, Itoje, going to be good.
He's playing
Obviously,
phenomenal.
Carl Sinclair on form, good prop. Not the best scrummer, but loose player is good. I like Luka and Dicky coming off the bench. I like the Kamikaze kids.
Yes.
Like I watch those two play. Like I was a flanker, and if I would aspire, if I can give advice to any young kid, look at those two. Sam Underhill tackling everything, Tom Curry stealing everything and tackling and running.
Yes.
You know, Bernie Vilipa picking up his game. I was never a fan of him until this World Cup. He started playing very good, getting meters.
Yes.
And then South Africa on the other hand, the forwards, you know, we're looking good, tackling. Peter Stedetoy will give you 80 minutes every time.
Yes.
Fonchalo turnovers every
Come
time.
on.
Dwayne, you know, good players, quality players. Bit more on the older side, so experience is there. So I think it'll be a good matchup forward wise, and I think we're going to see some hard hits, hard tackling, and we're going to see some scuffling. I think it's going to be
because it's going to be passion, it's going to be tension, stress, everything mixed up into one. They have to perform. It's nations watching. The world is watching. I saw the Japanese fans, you know, learning the anthems again, which is great, showing their culture is to adapt and just show everyone that they are phenomenal nation actually. But I think with this World Cup or with this final, you mentioned it a bit on the older side. The South African players are a bit on the older side, which is very interesting because some's gonna bow out this World Cup.
Yeah,
like
sure.
Many of them are gonna bow out after this World Cup. Probably not gonna play another World Cup, which you just stated again that England has a team or core players in their team that will continue probably till I don't know 20 somethings World Cup. Two to three World Cups still to play.
Yeah. Definitely
2 still if they don't get replaced. So that is a very interesting stat. I think it's going to be very physical as well. I think that our forwards needs to pitch up on the day. That they, not even just the scrums or the lineouts, but literally just the tackling.
Yeah.
The feigning. That's going to be, for me something to look at. Is our defending stats right? Missed tackles. Stuff like that is going to be very interesting to see. And then also defensive kicks. Is it going to be on Paul? Because Pollard played and he kicked very well against Wales.
Good.
So we'll have to see what's going to happen there. But very interesting.
Yeah, and I don't think this is a weird thing because territory usually is a very stat that you want in your favor. You want to be something like 60-40 territory wise because then you score tries. But now you only need 50-50 because and this is my reason for it. So we Job Valley, plain and simple, out of the squad, not even to the bench, drop him out of the squad. You pick up Frans Steyn, you put him on fullback. People disagree, I can hear you guys shouting at me, but let's just hear me out. Jason Colby is back, so we make up for a lot of X factor there. Then you pick Frans Steyn, because then you have a 60-meter penalty. And that'll counter the Elliot Daly 60-meter penalty. Because it's bound to happen. Elliot Daly will hit one 60-meter penalty.
Yes.
And that's what Frans Steyn did in 2007. Then we beat England with a 60-meter penalty.
Yes.
So this is quite interesting. I just thought about it while you're talking. Osterrand played in 1995 and 2007. Frans Steyn played in 2007, now in 2019.
Oh yes.
So there is an element of experience.
Yes.
Which is needed. And that is why I think South Africa is at that same stage where they was in 2007. You know, with people playing their last World Cup and buying out afterwards.
Yes.
So the last great big game they'll have or not last big game, but one of them. So this is quite where experience counts in your favour. And that's why I say pick Frans Steyn, because then you have Elton Jantjies on the bench, you can slot in. Then you have 3 kickers, because that's what England will do. Farrell, Ford, Daly.
Yes.
So with 3 kickers, if one misses, boom, just switch him out. South Africa misses, but I think Pollard and Frans Steyn will get the job done. And then Jantjies can stay on the bench just to fill it. And so that's something interesting I thought about.
That is very interesting. So you say take Willie out, put Frans Steyn at the back.
Yeah.
Okay. So
because they'll obviously kick for territory sometimes. So he just have to cover it. He doesn't have to run back, because he can kick the ball far. Because it's not a game of I'm gonna run it at you.
Yes. So Frans Steyn at the back, of course. Then right wing is Colby. Left wing should be Mapimpi probably. Then our centres is Lugano and Dialinde, and then Pollard at 10.
Yeah.
I would shift that play. I wouldn't play them like that. Just for the fact is, if somebody like Tuolangi breaks through, I think Frans Steyn's gonna struggle not to bring him down, but to catch up. That's a different ball game. So that for me, I think it's gonna be a bit of a negative sign to that plan. That's why I would still play in the squad. I would just shift 2 other players. I would shift Lugano to the bench, Dialinde to 13, and Frans Steyn slot him in at 12, where he played in the 2007 World Cup
That's
final.
Interesting. I like this. But our centres is tackling very well. Lugano, Damien, I think they still have a 90% tackling rate.
Yes.
And Damien is a physical guy.
He's a physical
He's
guy.
a physical. So I would just shift him out. That makes sense.
Place him across to Longy. Get Frans Steyn to run at Owen Farrell if he plays centre, which is a probability he'll play centre.
Yeah.
So give the big guy, Frans Steyn now, not too Longy, give Frans Steyn and hit Owen Farrell the whole time.
No, because he didn't kick because he was hurt against New Zealand.
Yes. So run him the whole time. Of course, Tuilagi is gonna come hard at Dialinde then, because Lugano good tackler, not playing like bad rugby at the moment, playing very good rugby at the moment. I had my doubts just before the World Cup, going into the World Cup for Lugano. He didn't play too well when he got picked. That for me was something to look at, but just something to note. Let's say Lugano plays and he struggles to bring down Tuilagi. We'll have to bring Colby in, and Colby is the smallest guy, but he'll tackle you at the feet. He'll tackle you at the ankles. He'll get you. Don't worry about that. So for me, that's just the defense should be really well in that regard, and that's why I think I like Frans Steyn playing in this game as well, because we need the 60-meter penalty. I agree with you completely. I just think they need to shift the players, and that's going to be a real tough thing to ask them from them, because I think the only game they played. Dialinde played 13 was against Namibia or Canada.
And then they played centre.
Yes, they shifted them, and I think it was really good. I think that was a really good decision. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see at the 60th minute Rassie bringing in Frans Steyn. Hopefully not then, because I agree. Elliot Daly is a kicking machine. That guy. I saw a video from him just kicking massive penalties. Yeah. Oh my soul! So that's going to be really good.
I think if you really want to make a bold call, you move onto the bench, you slot you centre, like you said, move Colby to fullback, where he played most of his rugby for Toulouse and for the Stormers back then.
Yes.
So actually, he's good on the eyeball, we've seen that.
Yes.
And you can bring in another winger, you can bring in someone like Spoon, because who's big and strong.
Yes.
But mark my words, England is going to get some few meters on the wings. Mark my words now. Because what's going to happen is Makazola, and I don't think Jason will do it, but I think Makazola will do it. He'll come tackle Tuilagi. He'll come help tackle, because he doesn't trust his inside defenders. I've seen it 3 games in a row now. He doesn't trust his inside defenders. So he'll come in and try and tackle. It'll be a 2-on-1.
Yes.
I don't think they'll score. Cross defense will be good, but they'll make meters on Makazola's side. Listen to what I'm telling you now. Because Anthony Watson is a player you have to stop first time. Elliot Daly is a player you have to stop first time. And I think if Slade plays, because that'll also be a good call, then Farrell, Slade, Tuilagi, which is also good. But doesn't matter if it's Ford, Farrell, Tuilagi, still going to be a quality backline. And then there's obviously the playmaking skill of Ben Youngs, the scrum off.
That's very interesting, because I agree with you there. I've seen that in the last couple of games we saw, because the shut-up defense was just terrible. I mean, the weekend that passed we played Wales, of course, in the semis. We saw a shut-up defense from somebody. Now I'm trying to think, because there was a winger, and they actually, the analysis said, why would you shut up on that player? Because you left two players on the outside.
Nkosi. When Jonathan Davies threw the forward pass to Josh Adams, but the thing is, Eddie Jones watched that game. Eddie Jones was there. He saw it, and it's been happening the whole World Cup.
Yes. So that's going to be something interesting. So, of course, we South African supporters, we talk about South Africa winning the World Cup. That is our prediction as well. Do you want to share your thoughts about what you're going to predict?
So I think it's going to be, like my heart says South Africa, we need this. But my gut feeling says, because I think England already had their World Cup final against their big game. And that's what the media says, but I won't write them off.
Yes.
So I think it's going to be either by 5 or by 6.
For South Africa?
For South Africa.
Yes, I'm gonna.
Because I have to.
Yeah, because you have to.
Because I have to.
I can't go England's way. I think South Africa by 3.
Oh.
Which is gonna be bad because I'm just gonna sit there in front of the TV the whole time. But I think actually yes, I think we're gonna do it by 3, which is going to be good. But key players, there's lots of key players that needs to pitch up today. And either way, if England at the end of the day wins the World Cup, hats off to them. Then they deserve it. We're not gonna be sour about it. If South African can do it, we'll love it as a nation. We are excited about it. Everywhere we see through the media that everyone is singing and dancing and different cultures coming together, even in the streets singing and dancing.
It's good for South Africa as a nation.
It's really good. So yes, that's going to be very interesting. Thank you so much for joining us. Anything that you want to share? Or?
Yeah, I think if England doesn't win this one, probably they're strong contenders with France for the next one. That's my call for next time. But we'll speak about that in 4 years' time.
Yes.
Then. So
probably vlogging from there.
Yes.
So awesome. If you want to, be bold. Please post your prediction in the comment section below.
Yes.
We'll love to see that, and just then we can engage. Also, be sure to like us on Facebook, subscribe to this channel, like this video if you can, if there's something that you would like to do for us. And then, of course, you can tweet us as well at Rugby4Days on Twitter. Other than that, you should have a good day. Enjoy the rugby final, last game of the tournament. We're very excited, and have a good day.
Cheers, guys.